Hi folks, welcome back. And yes, firstly, apologies for the last few episodes where my camera has been looking out of the screen the wrong way. That was due to me having to reset all my camera stuff before I went away before last weekend. And yeah, I forgot that I had to mirror it for this particular scene. Because if you look at the other ones that I use for other games and stuff that we play, I'm sat in the other corner and look into the screen. But if I play Hearts of Iron, to make sure I'm not covering up important menus and stuff, we sit over in this corner instead. Yeah, and that was a mistake from my part, trying to do things in haste, last minute, in a rush, as everything I inevitably ever do seems to be. So sorry for that, and thanks for sticking with us. Anyway, back to the war, and let's roll on the time slowly so we can keep an eye on this. We are holding the ground as Poland, which I'm being super happy about. Our ring of forts, our Helm's Deep defense technique seems to have worked quite well, and yeah, it's going okay, although it's been a bit hairy in places. But we are going to do what we can to try and hold things as best we can. Let me just pull this force back, so I'd like to do a little bit of training here. And I want to try and restabilize my armies. There's going to be the opportunity coming up in the near future, I think, to try and push and retake some of Poland's lost territories. Let's just get some of these guys. You can go in there. I'm just going to feed some of these guys in to make sure we do take this. Oh, and like troops like you, you need to retreat out before you get pushed out. You absolutely do. The big risk here is that we get cohesion slaughtered, where they just attack and attack and attack until cohesion wears down, and at some point there's a chance that someone who doesn't have there isn't a reinforcement slot taken up in time before the last one drops out. So we just have to watch this. This is a bit of a pain to have to deal with, but it's the right way, the right thing to do. Let's get him out of there. We're defending okay, so I'd like to pull my more aggressive troops out, and then we've got them in reserve for something else. You guys can now just do a little bit of training, just to get those two divisions up to speed. I think I can pull two of you guys up here, because this seems to be like a very heavily attacked place up here. Oh, let's pull another one out. Let's be risky here. Put one in there. This place doesn't tend to get attacked very much. You can tell from the experience that they don't have. So that's interesting. Leaving 5 divisions in there. I hope that's going to be enough. Anyway, this look. Why aren't they bringing in reserves? They should be bringing in reserves. Yeah. We can only deal 80% of damage through that armor. Interesting. Does our division not have enough of an anti-tank, or maybe it's hard attack? Oh, low supply and weather's making a difference. Okay, that could be a deciding factor there. Still, it looks like we've got this held, which I like to see. Just going to make sure of this, and then it'd be nice if we had a pause. Anyway, what we do know is coming. We do know that this is coming. The USSR is justifying against Romania, and when that kicks off, that's going to embroil Germany in yet another war, and which we might be able to use to our advantage. This hasn't been the big drain on German resources, I hope. In fact, Germany isn't really committing to this. I suspect they will at some point. I don't remember seeing Yugoslavia hold, but then if the Allies come and help quickly enough, I don't know what those guys are doing, we might see something over there. This is looking better for the Allies down here. Of course, anything that's better for the Allies is better for us. Because, well, yeah, we are in the Allies, but you know what I mean. Right, we've got 6 divisions in there that are busily digging in. I'm just going to train this army up. There's a few that aren't fully trained, but they need the tiniest bit of training to get to maximum effectiveness. And I'm going to pull those 4 divisions out. And at this point, I have another plan as well. Let's go in and actually train a brand new division over here. We'll start with an empty template. And this is going to be super cheap. These are going to be like second line infantry. There's going to be quite a few of them. We've got width of 10. Yeah, basic defense. Put them on that. And we'll just call this second line. That'll do. Oh, nice, nice. Right, save that. And the idea with this one is that we've now got something cheap and that we can leave in the forts when we advance out with our main defensive formation. So whatever land we're going to take back, we still want something sitting in the forts in case it goes horribly wrong. And it gives us a chance to get the troops back in and dug in, and we just don't instantly get overrun. So that's good. Let's poke up the time a little bit there. Stuff is training, stuff is moving, stuff is developing. Right, okay. And we've got a pause in the fighting, which is really, really appreciated. And what have we got there? We've got... Oh, one of our proper infantry divisions. These guys are quite good. In fact, you need a little bit of training up, so let's put you guys on there. I'd like to fill this army up, and we are also going to go to the next level of conscription when I get some points. So my thoughts are that wherever land we take back, and we could go for this region, do it region by region, because then we get the benefit of the industry and I think the manpower. Or this region, and we go behind a river here. Or, yeah, actually, this would be a good one to do, wouldn't it? If we could go across here, we can get dug in behind this river. King Carol of Romania has abdicated. And we get these areas back. We would gain whatever extra factories would be in there. Oh, interesting. That is already part of this. Interesting. Okay. Yeah. So, lots of things we can do here. Do we still have a spy, by the way? We do have someone who's trying to do this here. She's just trying to build an intel network, which is not the worst idea. And hopefully, if that does improve, we can then get on with maybe raising some resistance. Actually, do we need to? We might need to do something like this. What would it be? We don't have enough civilian factories to upgrade the agency. We're kind of limited, aren't we? Interrogation technique. See, that could potentially be useful. I mean, all of this could be good. Just to defend against... Oh, anti-partisan? No, that's the opposite of what we want to do. Psychological warfare? I don't know, actually. I've not really utilized the spies that much before. Portable radios, coordinated strikes. Blueprint stealing would not be an awful thing to do to try and get some tech that we haven't got, but actually, with us not having to research the Navy so far, I feel like maybe we're doing okay for tech. Right, let's get some points. Let's get some research done. And let's very, very gingerly watch what goes on here. We've got British planes flying around. Great news. Make sure we are recording. I've had so many tech issues with recording stuff recently. Most of it's out of my hands. You wouldn't believe it. Right, the assassination of Trotsky. Is he dead? He's dead. Barbaric. Don't think it affects us in the slightest, but... You know, that's probably what they said about the guy who was assassinated at the start of World War I. People reading in the papers, oh, just some nonsense in the Balkans. It doesn't affect us. Yugoslavia has capitulated. I thought that was coming. Wow, that did actually move on very fast when it went. And the bad news is there's like loads of Allied troops now surrounded, desperately trying to get back. And they're going to make such an arse of this that there's a chance that Greece might fall with them. That would be bad, because I would kind of like the Allies to maintain a presence in here just to suck up enemy divisions away from our border. Right, resistance injuries. These are quite nice industries. So we get some stuff. We could expand the... Oh, that would be quite good, actually. Huh. Depends how much I want to try and go for that. I think there's more important things to do. In the moment, factories and manpower. So over on the Plan West, we've got the Mountaineers, the Sudeten Mountaineers. These are actually some really good quality mountain troops. The other stuff you can get out of these trees are like small division templates, but it's free manpower, so I think I'm gonna go with that. Improved artillery upgrade. We're in 41. Oh, let's go for the industry. Let's see if we can crank out every little bit of production that we can. Go to the maximum. Now, there's been some interesting things that I've noticed about this. I mean, for one thing, Denmark is not affiliated with Germany in this. Oh, Norway hasn't been invaded, which is good. Well, they're not actually in the Allies, but they're sort of, well, they're not occupied by the Germans. Denmark, I've never seen a game where Denmark has not been occupied or puppeted or conquered by Germany. Ever. Ever. So that's kind of cool, I guess. It also means that we can trade. I think we can trade through the straits here. Although our destroyers probably won't be able to protect them. But we need to get a port back first anyway. So there's options, there's things going on. There's very strange happenings in this game. And I can only assume that because we didn't capitulate as Poland, that has kind of screwed up the German war plans for Europe to some extent. It's about to get another kick in the teeth when this lot kicks off, though, so that is going to be good. There's still fighting going on down here. There's a lot of surrounded Allied divisions in that. There's no way they're going to hold out. This lot wants to be retreating out of here, doesn't it? Desperately. To give the Greek border a chance to hold. And that'll be a tough call for the Axis to actually push through and take Greece like this, because this is really good defensive terrain, and it's also terrible for transporting supplies through, which means you get a bogged down static front. Yeah, I shouldn't be moving away from Poland. I shouldn't be moving the camera off this when I'm moving at 4 times speed, because that is likely to get me into a whole load of trouble. What's the aircraft situation like? I suspect... not great, but not terrible either. Right, we've got dispersed industry, which is good. And I think we'll put one into construction. Oh, speaking of construction, let's make sure we've get repairing the forts to the top of the list. Because the forts have taken an absolute pasting. Especially that one. So if we can get that repaired... And that's not going to be a quick job. And of course, any time there's a fight going on in this area, it's going to stop that repair work. But if we can get it going down, so the Germans don't want to come in anymore because it looks like too big a push, that'll be great. Right, excellent. So this has kicked off. And I dare say this is about to kick off as well. In come the Soviets. Don't really know how this is going to go. No idea if the Germans have troops on this border. Have they? They have gone to war with German Reich, so Germany's honoured their alliance. Oh, we have a new army in here. Excellent. Let's get these guys. Commander? Do I want the cavalry officer for something else? I might do. So, on the possibility that we might... let's put this guy in. And we've got the improved... Oh, I'll just put those on training for now. Improved anti-air upgrades. I could go for that one. We're a bit ahead of time. Do you think anti-tank would be the best thing? I mean, I don't think it'd be a bad idea. And we looked at that division attack, didn't we? And it looked like the armour wasn't being completely penetrated. This needs work. This bit is okay for the time being. Yeah, I'd say... Oh, yeah, okay. I'm thinking of ground attack planes for what we want rockets for that if we do that. I'm also thinking of better medium tanks with more armour. Thinking of everything. Everything all at once. Just in 41, so this is okay at the moment. Alright, I'm going to go for the anti-tank upgrade, which then just holds off and how urgent it is to get something new developed for that. So that's just going to help a little bit. And I think we're in place with what we want to do here for the time being. So we're going to get all this trained up if we can before we deploy them to the front. And we've got to decide if we're going to go. So we've got to, if we attack, if we go and take this area, we have to go across a river. We have to break out across here, which is doable, but it's not ideal. Maybe if I had some marines, that would be helpful. So we've got that bit done. We're a little bit behind with the aircraft. It's okay. We're going to develop something new. Do I want to develop things ready to get the ground attack aircraft? I think what I'll do now is go and develop stuff to get the better medium tanks. And with that, let's also build ourselves a new plane. So, improved small airframe. We're going to go for that. And let's put some defences in this. Armour plates. Self-sealing fuel tanks. That's all we've got researched at the moment. And then we want heavy machine guns, and heavy machine guns. Oh, we can do this? Wow, okay. Am I missing something? I've got the thrust to do this. So, these are heavies, aren't they, that I've put in? 12 heavy machine guns. That is quite a powerful attack going on there. These are short-range aircraft, which is fine. I can live with that. Let's save that. And then let's go and modify it, because it put an awful-looking symbol in there. That looks pretty cool. New fighters coming into production. Yeah, we're short on rubber, so it'd be awesome if we could get a port for trade. We do have some convoys, so we could afford to trade. Right, I'm hoping these lot are going to be tied up on the border down there. Are we in a position where I feel like I could break out and have a successful fight here? Let me have a think about this. Where are we going to go? Am I going to go this way? It's Polish core territory, so it's quite good. We've got railway, so we could support them. Supply them. Right, let's get these two armies. You guys, you don't need to be in two separate armies now, do you? What's your special skills? Yeah, he's a panzer officer leader. Well, I'll keep them separated just for now. If I do this, I think I'm going to want to go across here. And we'll bring these this yellow force and this untrained force of other things as well. And I'm going to try and occupy this area like that. Let's do it. Let's move them into position. We can railroad across. And shall we bring... Yeah, everyone's ready. So let's move into position for this. And these reserves... I don't know if they're quite ready for this job. Anyway, we've got some free mountaineers. Let's go for some free other troops as well. Hey, where are the mountaineers? Just pause this a sec. There's two. Oh, you guys... You guys go into there. And then the mountaineers. I'm going to form you into a fresh army. And let's have someone a little bit more aggressive. Sure. Why not you? Put you into that force. And let's give them just a symbol that we can see. Now, the template on these guys is actually pretty damn good. For something that's free. And I guess we could modify that as well. Do you know what? I suspect we have... enough artillery, do we? We most certainly do have enough artillery. I feel like I should probably knock that down a bit. What we are short of is improved anti-tank. Now, I'm surprised at that. Doing 1 a day, and there's only a shortage of 48. So maybe that's not something we need to really focus on. I'll put him into there. Let me see if I can just edit this. Can I give them some support? Support artillery. And probably support anti-air. And then we've actually got a really good template there. 18 is enough. I could put something else in. I won't. I'll save it. Yeah, let's go for that. So they are gonna lose a little bit of training. But I mean, it's not gonna be a lot, and it should make them a little bit more potent. So, are they gonna be coming across with me? And this is the region we want to take, and all this. And I think... Hey, whoa, what's happened there? That was unexpected. Oh, hang on. We've got Romanian troops swarming around our borders all of a sudden. I'm going to put this in. And let's see. I only want to get to there. We don't want to go too excessive on this. If the enemy are going to be throwing in loads of I think I'm going to cancel this. Halt. Yeah, I'm going to cancel that. Because what's going to happen is there's going to be a whole lot more crap in here that I hadn't really planned on. Let's remove back to the center here. Let's redeploy. Okay, I think our moment has gone. And now all of a sudden we are surrounded. We've got Soviet puppets here asking for non-aggression pacts. Okay, well we'll definitely take those. Okay, whole lot of enemy stuff come in. We are not ready to counteract that just yet. So, not the worst result, because we could have gone in there and then run into trouble. We'll just sit behind our forts for a bit longer whilst we build up some more power. We've got some of this coming up. Is there anything I can do here? Radio propaganda. War support is not the problem. I wish there was something here I could do for stability. And that would be nice. We could do press censorship. Industrial land appropriation is not a good one to do. Reorganizing the railway means we can build supply hubs a bit quicker. Don't think we need to do that at the moment. It might be something we need to do later. Okay, I can't see anything desperate to do in there. Manchukuo claims Indochina. Nothing to do with us. Whatever happens on the other side of the world is not of Polish concern. Hey, Britain's kicking on in Italy now. Well, in Sardinia anyway. Greece holds, but I mean, this looks ropey. Actually, this looks really ropey. There's no front line here. I think Greece is going to fall. If Greece falls, all plans are off for expansion, because all that lot is going to come straight up here to cause problems for me. Is Germany advancing into the USSR? I feel like they might be. So Stalin attacked and got instantly pushed back. By the looks of that. Let's just change that army colour over to... let's have a nice pink. Pinky purple. Grape coloured. Let's see. Where can I take advantage of things? Okay, we do have... Oh, I'll do this one first. So this is the artillery stuff. This would give us soft attack and breakthrough. And this would give us more on the production efficiency cap. Although at the moment, that is riding pretty high. So I'm going to go for soft attack and breakthrough. And update all those templates. We have the points to spend. Actually, that is a good point. We have the points to spend. I should spend some of this stuff. Let's have that one. There is a better anti-aircraft thing we could sort of research, but let's go in here first into this, and let's get the last one. Oh, there's not the last one. Okay, there's two. So we're getting close to getting the last one, though, so it's not far off. And in the air, we can actually do the air one. I should do that. Take advantage of this. Air support, mission efficiency. It's not, like, helping a lot for us, but it will eventually. And we'll save the rest of the points because I will at some point wish to put do these and these, but we don't have anything we can do at the moment. Not massively. I'd like to save a few of these in case we get more of those industrial organisation bonuses to spend the points in. They occasionally have a go up here trying to get in, but they're not really having any joy, I'm happy to say. Alright, let's start looking at the next level of armour. I'll get engine 3 and then I will redesign our medium tank. Actually, there's another design choice I might make. Like, there's two ways we can go with this. I could take the medium tank and convert it into medium self-propelled anti-air, which is good because we'd still get the armor bonus from it. We'd change the vision template as well for this, by the way. So we still get the armor bonus, and we'd get anti-aircraft fire, which means we could take the AA guns out of the support companies and then replace that with a flame tank. Now that's something else we could make. Now that would be kind of cool, especially because we have a lot of infantry in these aggressive ones, so that would be beneficial definitely. So we've got the Prussian Guard. I don't think I care enough about this, so let's complete Plan West. This just basically turns Plan West off. Now what we've got here are 3 Prussian Guards, which I'm going to put into... I will put these in a new army for now. We'll have to rethink how we do this, I think. But this is going to be a second army that we build up. Yeah, you'll do. You're quite decent for now. Put him in there. Let's change that colour as well so we can see. Dark blue of Prussia. Now these templates are nowhere near as exciting, but it's not bad. But it's like a more defensive reserve, sitting on your ass type of template. Oh, we've got points to spend over here. So let me get... That's extensive. That's okay. Export focus we'll leave on for now. War economy. I mean, we could change that to total mobilization at the expense of recruitable population. So I don't think we'll do that. I will, however, put Chief of the Navy in. He's cheap. And increases the command power, which is a little bit low. But that's naval speed, so I think that's a better one. And we're going to put an industrial concern in there, probably for the electronics, because we are well behind on that. So, and that's about all we can use our political power on at the moment. Let's see. So are we going to go Plan East? There's some more free troops we could get. I have no idea if they're any good, but I mean, free troops are free troops. So for for a few months, I think I'll probably take those. How are we doing in the way of recruitment? We've got some big units here. They're short of anti-tank guns. Yeah, okay. So the fighting with the Soviet Union. Oh, I thought that the Soviets were being pushed back. I'm not so sure now. Maybe not. Right, by the time we get this engine, we can develop ourselves a new tank. Did Greece hold? Oh, it's holding by, like, the skin of its teeth. I don't know why they keep leaving gaps here. I mean, these are all different armies. So you would think that the Greek army would have a frontline order across here. But I guess there's not much left of the Greek army, which is a shame. The Allies, the British. It's always the British that go after these. They're pushing through these islands, taking them off Italy. That's good news. Yeah, we just need to bide our time, slowly build up, and take advantage of the situations as they arise. Supplies are getting a little bit short over there. This once again is looking viable. I could do with something that could like go charging across it. Like some Marines would be good. I just need something that gives me that river bonus. I either wait till the enemy are really weak, or you know, we go at it at some point. This would be a good area to go and take. We go and get Danzig. And that is something that we could actually fight our way up there. But who is this? Japan? Yeah, Japan. We don't really think that's going to be a believable